Whether or not you are just starting out with C++ or you've been doing it for a little while now, it's always fun to dabble with game development. And most of the time, there are other programming languages that are, more suited to game development, and there are game engines and whatnot. That's a whole different story. But sometimes it's just fun to use specific programming languages like C++ or Java to create these, fun little games. Now, there is a limit to what you can create with this type of stuff, but it's okay because today we're just going to be creating a simple little tic-tac-toe game. So it's not going to be anything too complicated. We're not going to use object-oriented programming. We're not going to be, delving into all that type of stuff. We're just going to be doing a few methods and working with the main. So yeah, it's not a difficult task. So I'm just going to quickly show you now how the program works once it's done, so you actually know what you're making. So if we look here, I've got the terminal open and I have got my code in the background. I'm just going to navigate my way to the desktop where the main.cpp file is located. I'm just going to run and compile it now really quickly. And we see that it comes up here with this grid. Okay, so it's the tic-tac-toe grid. And we see if player 1 goes first, the X appears up in the top left up there. Player 2 goes second, then the O appears in the number that they choose. Now, if there are 3 O's in a row, obviously player 2 wins. Player 2 will always be the 0, and player 1 will always be the X and O. So yeah, if we run it again, I'm just going to show you now what happens if we get a draw. So I'm just going to run through this really quickly and just fill in all the gaps. So we see here now that once the game's over and there's no 3 X's in a row and there's no 3 zeros in a row, it will output underneath the board that the game is a draw. So yeah, it's not that complicated. That's all there really is to it. Now we'll actually just jump straight into writing the code. so that is actually the end of the project. I am going to leave the source code down below in the description to help you guys out. So if you want to, go through that in your own time and just double check some things, that is all good. I'll link the original creator of the code down below. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, please, I guess subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. That always helps. And maybe what project I should give you a tutorial to do next. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hope you have a good day.